Hey, this is Brad, filterwaterdirect.com, and I just installed one of our PSC34 USA poly salt-free water softeners under a house, and I just wanted to take a short video and show you some basic things if you're considering one and how to service it. This particular unit uses our USA-made housing, so that's what the USA on the back of the SKU number means. But it's 3/4 inch in and 3/4 inch out. It's marked on the top, water in, water out, and it comes with a wall bracket and a little wrench for the housing to tighten it up. I've installed a valve on the inlet and a valve on the outlet over here, so you can actually isolate it for servicing. Basically, you're just going to unscrew the bottom housing, which should be pretty. And I've also got a bucket down here underneath it to catch any water. There is a red release valve on top of this housing, which is a really nice feature. So after you shut the water off, press that button down and it will release the housing pressure so it doesn't make a big mess. And then unscrew the bottom and pour the contents into a bucket. And what you're going to have is the screen, okay, and the polyphosphate cartridge, of course. So I'll make another video on how to service that, but basically that's it. The catalytic core is actually inside of the white pipe, and this entire white pipe comes out very easy. It just sits in the top of the screen like that. There's not a direction on the core. This core is beveled on both ends, so you can go backwards with it or forward. It doesn't make any difference. And you're going to use a brass wire brush to clean this core up. And I can shake this. You can hear the polyphosphate crystals in it. There's a video that I'll attach to this on how to service this cartridge. And all right, here's the cartridge, and if you'll notice on the cartridge, there's a vented end. This is the vents here, these 4 slots, and there's a solid end. And so you want to work from the solid end, and you'll notice a seam right here, and you're going to want a small screwdriver, just about the smallest screwdriver you can use, and you're just going to start and just come around and just take your time with this, okay? Most of my customers actually do refill their cartridges because it's cheaper, and it doesn't really matter if, you know, we've got the cartridge already filled, and we've got it, you know, we sell just the packets without the crystals in them. Here it coming. And this is, you want to take your time. This is a little bit challenging, but whenever it pops, you'll notice now that this will come out, okay? And the vented end will come out. So, good time for you to clean. If you're going to reuse this, which they're made to reuse, scrub it with a toothbrush inside and out. Clean it up. This isn't really a filter, but it will collect a lot of debris in it if you don't keep it clean. So snap that back in. Now I've just got a bag of polyphosphate crystals here, but you can do this however you want. You can cover this up with a piece of tape, but you've got to get crystals back down in this opening here, on the outside opening. So I'm just going to take and it doesn't take much. It takes about 6 to 8 ounces is all it's going to take, and you don't want to pack it too tight. You can see right there how much I have in there. Okay. Leave a little room for space and just set that back down. That'll lock in and you're good to go. Now we've serviced our cartridge and we're ready to put it back in.